Welcome to Success Superstars, your place for the blueprint of success for peak performers just like you. Episode number 240, and my special guest, Elsa. Elsa, welcome.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so great to have you. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself and the market that you serve.
Yes, so I'm Elsa Garcia. I work out of the JPAR Modern Living office located in McAllen, which is South Texas. And South Texas encompasses everywhere between South Padre Island, Brownsville, all the way to Roma. So those are the areas that I service.
Yeah, some of my favorite parts of the country, South Padre Island. My grandfather lived in Brownsville, and I spent a summer there once. I haven't been back since, but I get down to Corpus Christi and Padre Island often.
Yes, we have beautiful weather year round, absolutely, and tons of visitors. It's a great place to be.
A great place to be. Now, how long have you been doing real estate sales?
I've been doing real estate sales for just over 3 years. I've been doing it full time since just January of this year.
Uh-huh.
So when I first started, I had my full-time job and started real estate as part-time. Then this December, I decided to leave my job, my other job, and just focus on real estate full-time.
Yeah, I love it. Very typical transition. And if you went back and looked at that transition, would you have done anything differently?
I probably would have transitioned sooner, to be honest. I love real estate. I love what I do. I was in the helping profession in my previous job, and so it kind of just carries over into the real estate, which is helping people create homes and creating, which is for most of us our biggest investment, and turning dreams into reality for a lot of families.
Well, congratulations, because even 3 years in one of the toughest markets that we've ever experienced is not an easy feat. What's been the biggest aha moment for you, the biggest breakthrough over the last 3 years?
I think in real estate related, relationship building is so critical, and being able to have that consistent follow-up. And so once we figure that out, that the consistent follow-up is what's going to help yield, that relationship that we're working to establish and that trust, then we're like, aha, this is what I should be doing more consistently. That client follow-up, that touching base, and so forth.
You know, the team is starting to call them markisms, and one of the markisms is all the money is in the follow-up. The follow-up and follow-through is where everything happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It truly is. Yeah.
Well, if there was one tool or one resource other than your iPhone and the MLS, assuming you're an Apple user, if there was one tool that we took away from you that you couldn't live without, what would it be?
Probably my CRM. That's where I have my database, my contacts, my clients. So CRM is critical to have. And definitely would be lost without it.
Yeah. Do you find it hard with all the other duties you have to keep the CRM up to date and current?
It's not necessarily hard, but it's definitely something that we would need to prioritize. It's challenging sometimes, particularly when we're out of the office, tending to our clients. So it's a matter of just making an appointment with ourselves to tend to our CRM as if it were a live person, because really that's where we make our connections with all of our live contacts, right?
Yeah. And really, for most folks, it is the value of your business. The value of your business is in the quality of your CRM. The quality of earnings comes directly from the CRM. Now, do you have like a perfect day, a perfect week, a perfect month? Do you outline what a perfect day, a perfect week looks like for you?
Well, maybe not perfect, but ideal, right? This is what I would like my ideal day to look like. But recognizing that we're in the business of taking phone calls and returning phone calls, and if there's a lead that comes in. So the ideal day will typically be disrupted, but disrupted in a productive way. So I think the perfect day would include having production that is unexpected, right? Productivity that is unexpected.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, what would you like to share with the audience about being an entrepreneur, balancing work and life, the changing market? Anything you'd like to comment on?
I think balancing work and life is something that I've done just out of my life circumstances. I'd love to be involved in different activities at the same time. So just being able to find that balance between work and personal life, knowing how to establish boundaries while not secluding yourself from everyone around you, right? So being able to recognize, which is my me time, which is my business time, which is my family time, and being able to create a consistent routine. Truly, I think it's important to be successful in any aspect of our lives, but particularly in real estate, and recognizing that even though we work for ourselves, or because we work for ourselves, I should say, it's even of greater importance to treat our day as if we were reporting to a job, right? Which it is our job, and being able to consistently create that balance so that we don't lag behind in any of the areas that we tend to on a daily basis.
Yeah, treat your business like a business. Does the normalizing or shifting market scare you?
I would say that it definitely has created thinking out of the box that had been in place for me, particularly because I'm a relatively new agent. So it doesn't necessarily scare me, but it definitely has put me to become a little bit more creative and find ways to make sure that I can remain consistent in the business that I've already established.
Yeah, that's what we're really seeing, that the most successful folks like you are doing is when any market, the beauty of what we do is the market shifts, the market changes, and we have to get resourceful. But in every market, people need shelter, people need home. It's a fundamental need. And we're right in the midst of it, no matter what the market's doing.
Right. Yeah.
Have you had some success in focusing on what you can control? Like, we can't control the market, we can't control interest rates, but we can control our daily activities, our prospecting, our sales development. How have you handled that?
So I have my daily structure, right? Going back to what my perfect day would look like. So I have like from 9 to 10, I do a certain activity, from 10 to 11, a different one. So being able to remain consistent and follow a structured day is really what I do. That's what I've put in place to be able to help me keep on track and keep organized and follow up with all of my clients and of course prospecting.
Yeah, well, there we go. Well, tell us just a little bit more about McAllen and the greater area, what you love about it.
I love the sunshine. I love the friendliness of our people down here, but particularly it's such a thriving, growing market. We've had a lot of growth. We have SpaceX over in Brownsville, so I love that it's a small town feel, but with a lot of growth and definitely a lot of potential for businesses and just residential. Individuals that want to come to a great place to raise a family or just establish a new business. The McAllen area it's a great place to be.
Yeah, it really is. And well, I appreciate you coming and sharing your story with the JPAR Nation today. And
Absolutely.
so proud of your success and your determination and your resourcefulness as you move forward to even more success in the years to come.
Thank you. And thank you for allowing me to take part in JPAR. It's been a great opportunity for me.
Well, you're welcome. Well, there we have it. That's this episode. We'll be back next week with another episode. Until then, may your choices reflect your hopes and not your fears.